Hey everybody, Erica Serwin here from Peakbucker Designs. Have you seen the cute Zany Zebra stamp set from the new catalog that Stampin' Up! Just put out? It's so cute. It actually was at the very top of my list. I love cute, whimsical images, and so this one was definitely for me. So today I'm going to show you how to make a cute little zebra box. I'm going to show you how to make this cool zebra pattern in the back, and let me show you what's inside. You could probably guess. This was pretty obvious, I think. These are called zebra cakes, and they're little Debbie snacks that you can get at the grocery store. If you want to know where you can find them in your area, just go to littledebbie.com and click on the snack finder and enter your zip code and it'll tell you. But I could pretty much find these at all the stores. They're easy to find. So we're going to make this adorable little box. All right, let's start with the box first. All right, you're going to need your Simply Scored, and you're going to need a piece of Magenta Madness. This is one of our new beautiful bright in colors, and this measures 8 by 8.5. Now I want to show you this PDF. If you click on the link here on YouTube and go over to my blog, you'll find this at the bottom under the last photo. There's a link here for this PDF, and it has lots of measurements. It has all the things that you need to know, the measurements, how to make this box. So you'll see the products as well as that. So don't worry about writing it all down. Just hop over to my blog and grab that PDF. It's free. Okay, now the piece measures 8 by 8.5. On the long side, we're going to measure it at 1 3/8, 3 7/8, 5 1/4, and 7 3/4. Then you're going to turn it. On the short side, you're going to score it at 1 3/8 and 6 and, let's move that just to make sure we get in the right place, 6 5/8 right there. All right. Now, you want to grab your bone folder. If I can find mine, mine is never where I want it. Here it is. This is my beautiful bone folder my downline gave me with my name on it. You want to burnish all those lines. Burnish just means let's make them nice and crisp so our box looks really good. You can do this with your fingers, and a lot of times, you guys, I do actually do it with my fingers. But I'm telling you, there is a difference. If you really want to make it nice and crisp, use your bone folder. All right, so now grab your scissors, and we're going to cut along the long side. We're going to snip all of these score lines all the way down. Then this one, this is the little flap that will go inside. You can see that this side is skinnier than this. So down here on the skinny side, we're going to cut that one completely off. Okay. Now come back to the squares, the smaller ones, and cut them at an angle. I didn't do a very good job on that first one, but it'll be okay. This just helps our edges to line up a little bit smoother. Okay, and I'll flip that one over. There we go. All right, now on the opposite side, we're going to do the same thing. And I'm just going to cut these at an edge as I go. Cut that one. And we'll cut this one here. The larger tabs, these right here, you'll just leave those straight. That way you can make sure you've lined everything up square. And then this one, of course, we're going to trim that out. Now I want you to grab your scissors, or your trimmer. You can do it with your trimmer. I grabbed my longer scissors because I want to just cut this tab in half all the way down. It doesn't matter exactly how wide, but you want to shorten it. It's going to help you close your box a little bit easier. Okay. Now grab your corner rounder, and we're going to round the corners of these shorter tabs that really are the flaps that go into our box. Now you're probably going to have to fold some things in like this so that you can get to those. This one's really tricky. Fold it backwards and in, and you can get to it. All right, so do that. I'm going to lay this piece down flat so you can see exactly what I've done, because now I've turned it about 100 times, so you're probably like, what in the world? All right, so let's lay it down how we started it out so that you can see it. If you want to stop the video and pause it, that way you can make sure that your piece looks exactly like that. Okay, now let's put it together. We're going to take these two tabs basically on either side, and we're going to fold them up like that and press them into that side. That's it. So flip it over to the outside, and I'm going to use our new Stamp and Seal Plus. It's a very, very strong adhesive. And it's awesome. I really am enjoying using it. Make sure you use a light touch. I'm heavy-handed, so sometimes I want to push really hard, but I have found that a light touch works really well. All right, we flipped it back over, and now we're going to push those sides into the inside and make that outside flap close over it. Okay, like that. And there's your box. So let's get one of our zebra cakes out of the box. Lay that in there, and let's close it up. And then I'm going to show you how to make that cute zebra background. All right, so now before we stamp our cute zebra, let's make our cute zebra background. You're going to get a piece of Whisper White that measures, let me tell you, remember, you don't have to write it down, but I'm still going to tell you, 5 by 2 1/4. Then you want to just get a scrap of black. It doesn't matter how big. You just want to make sure that that it's wider than this. Okay, so I'm going to start, and I'm just going to kind of cut wavy lines. In some areas I want them to be wide, and some areas I want them to be skinny, and sometimes it's just you know, no rhyme or reason, just kind of wonky wavy lines. Don't be afraid of this part because you can't mess it up. You really can't. Keep your cutting smooth. Long scissors are best here because you can get really long cuts. Kind of go in and out. You don't want them all to be the same. You want them to all be different. Now we're going to take our Tombow, and we're just going to start layering these on here, and I'm going to do them at an angle. All right, kind of like that. Now you can cut them thin, you can cut them thick. I tend to like them thinner better. I haven't done this technique in a really long time, but I knew I needed to do it when I saw these cute zebras. This was the first project out of the box. Now see how they're just wavy? They look like a zebra. Okay, now I'm going to take this one and just go over this corner right here. We're going to give it some time to dry. Obviously, it's not quite ready. We're going to trim off all of the edges, the straight edges. All right, so let me set this over here to dry, and let's stamp our cute zebra. This shape, this Whisper White tag, isn't that adorable? It's stitched. Let me show you. It's from the Hippo and Friends dies. It's another cute stamp set. I'm sure you'll see me using it a bunch. It has some cute little animals, but what you don't really see, what you don't notice in the catalog, are all these beautifully nested labels. This one's not stitched. It looks like it's embossed, but these two are stitched, and I love stitched, and I love that little wavy, almost looks like icing, an icing line. So that's what I cut that from. I'm going to stamp my little zebra in Memento. It was difficult for me to pick. There's 3 zebras on here, and I wanted to use them all. It was just so cute. All right, now I've also cut out a Whisper White stitched banner. This one is from the Tasteful Label dies, and I have used this banner about 100 times since I've gotten it. And I'm going to stamp Wild About You. If you don't feel comfortable stamping a straight image on a small die cut, then stamp the image first, put your die cut around it, and then die cut it. For the sake of the video, I just did it. I pre-cut it. All right, so now I've also cut out some other things. We have a stitched star. This is using the Magenta Madness DSP in the In Color stack. And I have 2 pieces of the same DSP. This is also Magenta Madness. And I'm going to cut these at an angle, these ends. And then this one is from the Brights. It's Gorgeous Grape. Purple and pink. a fun color combination. All right, now I think we've given it plenty of time to dry. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to make a mess here. I'm going to have lots of scraps, but if you're making several of these, you can use these scraps on your next piece. Okay, we're just going across the edge, making a straight cut. You could also do this on your trimmer to make sure that you get those lines nice and straight. And I haven't given it quite enough time to dry. You can see the glue is a little bit wet and everything's sticking to my scissors. So make sure you give it plenty of time to dry. There we go. Okay. Now let's layer these pieces. First, we're going to frame it on a piece of basic black. You can see it's just a tiny bit larger than the white piece. Okay. There we go. And I have a little bit of adhesive there, so I'm going to turn that so that I can cover that up because I don't like it. All right, let's see. We're going to do this we're going to do this one flat like that. And we'll do this one flat as well. And I'm going to do it kind of crooked like that, kind of wonky. And then we'll get dimensionals right here. And we'll put him or her like that. And let's add some more dimensionals. This one, I'm going to put a dimensional on the left side so that it'll be popped up but even with this. I don't want to cover him up at all. Let's move it down just a tad. There we go, like that. And the star, dimensional. Okay, let's put that kind of like that. No, let's go over it like that. And then we need a bow. We have to have a bow, right? And this is the new black and white twine from the Playful Pets ribbon combo pack. I foresee me using this a lot. Black and white twine is one of my favorite things. All right, we're going to put that on a glue dot. We're going to grab that with our take your pick tool, put that right there, kind of at an angle on that star. And now all we have to do is put it right here. So I'm going to take my fast fuse, put that there, and voila, there you have it. All right, now these will make great party favors, don't you think? If you had some kind of zebra themed birthday party or a animal birthday party, these would be great. If you were making them maybe for a boy, you could change the colors and not use pink. You could use turquoise. Turquoise would be great with the purple. And, you know, turquoise here for the box as well. Now, I have 2 more Zany Zebra projects that I have done on my Facebook Friday. I have recorded them separately as well for you, so make sure you find them here on YouTube. I have used this little guy, and which one did we not use? That little guy. So make sure you go back and check out those videos as well. Thanks everybody. Let me know if you have questions. Have a great day. Bye-bye.